All right, hey everybody, and welcome to the reaction here, as we're here to react to the Xbox Developer Direct for 2025. It's basically, it is a showcase, but it's a more smaller version of showcase. I mean, look at it as sort of like a state of play for Xbox. That's literally what this event is. It's literally a state of play that you can tune into on Xbox, and that's exactly what this thing represents. And today we are going to take a look at the announcements that represent this show. So without further ado, I think we might as well get straight into this. I think it sounds reasonable that we take a good look. Oh, sorry about that. We take a look at this show, shall we, and see all the highlights of the Xbox Developer Direct 2025. So let's do this. All games available day one on Game Pass. Hell yes. All right, let's see if this works. Okay, here we go. All right. Let's do this, guys. Here we go. We're about to see the games announced. Alrighty. Four games straight from the developers. So here we go. We're about to take a look at the four games that are representing the Xbox Developer Direct 2025. Alright, I wonder what game we're gonna get first. And it's from Team Ninja.
こんにちは、光栄テクモゲームズチーム忍者の安田文彦です。今日は皆様にチーム忍者が長く大切にしてきたアクションシリーズの新情報を発表できる機会をいただけてとても嬉しく思います。早速ですがこちらをご覧ください。
Several years ago, the Dark Dragon, youngest of the divine dragon gods, wreaked havoc across the world. The plot was ultimately thwarted through the efforts of a sole ninja. However,
Alright, I wonder if anyone can guess what this game is going to be. I wonder. I wonder.
Continues its struggle against chaos to this day.
Infiltrated the facility. Commencing mission. No escape.
Oh man, look at this. So this is the first game announced. Ninja Gaiden 4. In case you're anybody wondering what this game is, and I think most of you would have figured it out by now, it is Ninja Gaiden related. But yes, Ninja Gaiden 4 is finally coming in 2020. You're coming.
Whatever your clan is plotting, it ends here. So you've come, Raven.
Fuck off, Hayabusa. I will execute my mission.
Yep, Ninja Gaiden 4 in fall of 2025.
世界中の町人の皆さん、10年以上大変お待たせしました。最強の忍者となり容赦なく襲い来る敵に挑むハイスピードアクション忍者ガイデンのナンバリング最新作として忍者ガイデン4を発表させていただきました。本作はプラチナゲームズさんとの協業で開発を進めています。プラチナゲームズさんのアクションゲームというジャンルにおける実績は言うまでもなく、ベヨネッタやニアオートマタなど素晴らしいアクションタイトルを生み出してこられました。忍者ガイデン4というタイトルを10年以上の時を超えて新たに皆様にお届けするにあたり、より多くの方に新鮮な気持ちでプレイしていただけるよう、新たな世界を新主人公であるもう一人の町人ヤクモで冒険するという形で制作することにしました。
Hey, nothing wrong with the brand new experience, right?
ハヤブサも登場しておりましたが、彼は今回も物語に密接に関わってい
Gotta
ます。
love it.
なぜヤクモと戦うことになったのか、竜ハヤブサが戦う目的は何なのか、本
You
作
gotta
の
love
中
when
で
that you get when that you obviously whenever you have any of your your childhood gaming franchises make a return in present day, it's usually an exciting atmosphere when that happens. Which I'm still excited for when Rockstar finally shares more details about GTA 6. Hopefully that's soon.
今作の新主人公であり、ハヤブサと対をなすカラス一門に所属するヤクモが首都東京で黒竜を倒し、この世界を晴らすため戦いに身を投じます。
これまで忍者ガイデンシリーズで描かれてきたダークでハードな世界観は継承し、そこにさらに危機を感じさせる要素として呪いやより混沌とした景観のデザインを取り入れています。ステージプレイ中に街が呪いの影響を受け、ビルは崩れ、道は歪み、ヤクモをピンチに陥れることでしょう。舞台となる東京はとある出来事によって街全体が崩壊し、 魔族やヤクモと敵対する勢力
Wow.
が刺激合い
But yeah, like I said, I mean, Ninja Gaiden's not my cup of tea, really. But I'm sure it's someone's cup of tea in my community.
前作より
I'm sure someone in my community is going to be playing this game. I know I'm probably not
忍具や
because
シリーズおなじ
it's
みの
not
体術な
for
ど
me,
忍
but
者アクションを駆使して乗り越えていくことになります。レールアクション、スイングアクションなどのダイナミックで爽快なシチュエーションを多く追加しました。これら以外にもさまざまなシチュエーションやチャレンジ、隠されたアイテムなどを用意しており、ステージが進むごとに上がっていくテンションにも驚いていただけると思います。
新しい主人公のヤクモは竜ハヤブサに次ぐ新たな町人です。彼にはまだ若さも残っていますが、カラス一門を背負う天才忍者でもあり、忍者ガイデンシリーズにおける忍者の頂点、竜と肩を並べる次世代の町人たり得る人物としてデザインしています。そんなヤクモの前に立ちふさがるのは、荒れ果てた東京の治安維持組織であり、黒竜の封印を守る竜神島や現世に蔓延する人ならざる者妖魔、そしてもちろんシリーズおなじみの魔人も登場します。また現時点では公開していませんが、新たなキャラクターやシリーズファンの方に喜んでいただける人物も登場しますので、続報にご期待ください。
従来のシリーズからバトルスピードをさらに加速させ、目にも止まらぬスピードで敵との攻防を繰り広げることができます。
wow. Yeah, like I said, it's not my cup of tea of a game, but I'm sure someone's going to be pleased to see this.
攻撃によってこれまでから大きく進化した一対他の戦闘を可能にしました。ヌエの方ではこれまでの忍者ガイデンにはない広範囲かつ一撃必殺の攻撃となっており、多勢に無勢の状態が長く続く戦況を一気に覆すことができます。もちろん1対1の戦闘におけるひりつきも健在です。プレイヤー同様、敵もガードや回避をしてくるため、緊張感のあるフェアな戦闘を味わうことができます。敵の動きをしっかりと捉えながら、一瞬の隙を逃さずに攻撃を仕掛けていくことが重要
But
です。
yeah.
ヌエの方によって
But yeah, I mean, I don't really have. There isn't really that much for me to say about the Ninja Gaiden because I've never really played it. It hasn't really been my sort of game, really. So I'm not
特にアクションに関
crazy
しては
about
手
it.
触り、バランス調整など細部にわたり日々議論させていただき、会社の垣根を越えた密なやり取りをさせていただいています。本作の主人公であるヤクモは竜とは一味違うアクションを有していますが、その中でもしっかりと忍者ガイデンらしさを感じていただけると思います。例えばカラス、ヌエ、2つの型があるという点がヤクモの大きな特徴ですが、それらが持つ多彩な性能のアクションを用いて敵や状況ごとに使い分ける攻略の深みや滅却、絶技などを絡めた抑揚あるスピーディーな攻防などはもちろんヤクモでも健在です。
ヤクモと竜ハヤブサはそれぞれがかなり異なる個性的な遊び心地になっていますので、さまざまな戦闘バリエーションを楽しむことができるようになっています。ヤクモ、そして竜ハヤブサの双方で飛燕、伊豆名落としなどシリーズおなじみのアクションも駆使しつつ、新アクションを織り交ぜた新しい忍者ガイデンにご期待ください。
I mean, like I said, you know, it's a win for the
忍者ガイデンシリーズ
for
に
the
色濃
fans
く
of
残
the
っている
game,
歯
so
応え
it's
やグレードの高い
yeah,
アクシ
can't
ョン体
really
験の提唱、さらに我々プラチナゲームズの特徴であるスピーディーなアクションやダイナミックな演出も取り入れ、進化した正当続編を作り上げるべく総力を挙げて開発を進めております。
容赦ない敵とのいかなる攻防にもフェアに戦える手触りをヤクモでも目指しています。皆様に進化した忍者ガイデンを触っていただける日を楽しみにしています。
シリーズファンはもちろんのこと、忍者ガイデンを初めてプレイする方でも存分に楽しめる作品になっておりますので、ぜひ発売をお待ちください。
長年にわたってプラチナゲームズさんと共にまさに忍者のように潜んで忍者ガイデン4の開発を進めてきましたが、ついに発表することができて非常に嬉しく思います。2025年秋に本作を皆様にお届けできるのを楽しみにしています。続報にもぜひご期待ください。 さて本日お伝えしたい発表はそれだけではありません。こちらをご覧ください。
Alright, the one more thing, but
My path leads through the land of the dead.
And thus the sun sets on the Dragon Ninja bloodline.
yeah, I mean, fair enough. I mean, it's a win nevertheless.
Go back to hell.
All paths before me are cruel and arduous. Our time has come.
Ninja Gaiden 2 Black, which is essentially a Ninja Gaiden 2 remaster. Essentially what they're doing.
バイオレンスな表現とハイスピードなバトルを皆様にお楽しみいただいた作品です。今作忍者ガイデン2ブラックではオリジナル版の表現に立ち戻り、アンリアルエンジン5を用いてグラフィックを大幅に刷新、忍者ガイデン2の完全版として開発いたしました。美麗なグラフィックでお楽しみいただけるのはもちろん、竜ハヤブサに加え綾音、もみじ、レイチェルもプレイブルキャラクターとして登場します。そして本作は本日コンソール、PC、そして Xbox ゲームパスでこの後すぐに発売となります。忍者ガイデンシリーズを長年応援いただいている皆様はもちろんのこと、本日忍者ガイデンを知っていただいた皆様も忍者ガイデン4の発売前にぜひ本作をお楽しみください。今年はチーム忍者創立30周年の節目であり、本日発表させていただいた忍者ガイデン4を含め2025年は忍者の年、イヤーオブザ忍者となります。ぜひ忍者ガイデンシリーズの展開にご注目ください。本日はありがとうございました。
Alright, now we go to Accomplice Games, who are responsible for South of Midnight.
Hi, and welcome to Compulsion Games here in Montreal, Canada. At our studio, we care about world building, and we treat the setting almost like a character of its own. From the magical noir of Contrast to the alternate history of We Happy Few, we draw inspiration from the landscape to shape mood, drama, and intrigue. For South of Midnight, our third-person action-adventure game, the story and characters bring a folkloric Deep South to life. This gave us a chance to explore Southern Gothic themes with a dark fantasy twist. So while our protagonist Hazel is at the forefront of our story, it's the macabre elements and larger-than-life creatures that will leave a mark on her journey and growth.
Whew. It is really picking up out there. Did you pack everything?
Mama, this ain't my first hurricane. I know what to do.
As long as you didn't forget the
Flashlights and batteries.
Oh, shit, we got 5 minutes. Let's go.
Won't be rushed if you didn't.
Don't mumble. Speak on it.
I said we wouldn't be rushed if you didn't waste all that time at the shelter.
Now, you want to bring this up right now.
I'm just saying.
Hazel, please.
We might need some help. I might need some help. While you're out helping everybody else.
Hazel!
Hazel may start her journey as a typical 19-year-old,
Alright.
but disastrous events will push her into a darkly...
But yeah, like I said, it's another game that
and
doesn't really like, I'm not really that crazy for.
Defines her trajectory in life.
But you know, it's there. for me to check out if I want to check it out. It's not, yeah, it's not like I need to like check it out or anything. I could just enjoy.
Deeper reality, the grand tapestry.
I mean, to be fair, like I said, if GTA 6 is coming out this year, then I'm going to be busy with that and maybe some other games leading up to it.
Hazel can perceive both the mystical
I don't know if South
trends
of
and
Midnight is going to be
stigmas in
one
the
of those
world.
games, I don't think.
Through her newfound power, she reweaves these stigmas and mends the afflicted creatures she encounters.
As Hazel discovers her power, the world gradually shifts into the surreal, revealing that creatures from the old folktales actually exist.
You up here, my salvation.
Among them is good old Catfish, the storyteller who becomes both the guide and companion to Hazel across the game.
It ain't every day I hear about a new weaver such as yourself. Would you kindly do your weaver thing and help me down?
Meeting Catfish marks the true beginning of Hazel's journey. All of Hazel's arsenal and powers are designed around textile crafting and traditional spinning wheels. Her weapons include a spindle, 2 weaving hooks, and a distaff. Her magic abilities manifest with supernatural lace-like patterns, blending the traditional craft with mystical elements. Hazel engages with the world through a variety of movement abilities. Those abilities also help Hazel progress on a journey.
As her journey unfolds, Hazel will master new weaving abilities, using them to traverse the world, conjure objects, and confront adversaries.
Combat is about understanding and adapting to different enemy archetypes known as Aints, the manifestations of corruption Hazel encounters.
These Haints trap Hazel in combat until she unravels them, destroying
But yeah,
them.
it's not a game
It has its own unique moveset,
that
strengths,
I'm
and weaknesses.
crazy
that you
about,
need
to be
learn
fair.
and adapt
It's,
to. For example,
yeah, it's one of those games really that, you know, if you love it, you can play it. If it's your cup of tea, go for it. But if it's not, then there's going to be other games to check out anyway, so you don't need to worry too much about it.
And charge attacks. But close combat is risky and can backfire because Aints have powerful defensive abilities. Mastering your magical skills becomes the key to gaining the upper hand in combat. Push, pull, and weave are some of the spells at your disposal that give you a tactical advantage during a fight. Timing is everything. Pull distant enemies close to start melee combos, push them back to interrupt and stun their attack. Then press the advantage with follow-up strikes. Spells interact uniquely with each enemy type, creating dynamic combat scenarios, especially when facing multiple types of opponents at the same time. Once near death, enemies can be unraveled, breaking their core and setting them free of their corruption, which has the added benefit of providing health boosts and reducing ability cooldowns. If you play your combos right, you can enhance Hazel's combat readiness and keep on chaining her abilities. As Hazel progresses in the game, she unlocks new moves and improved abilities, and you'll have to decide which areas to prioritize. The upgrades will change how you approach combat, like enhancing area of effect attacks, or refining push and pull skills to improve precision and make them feel more rewarding. The combat system is fast and responsive, built around chaining attacks, lending precise strikes and unraveling enemies.
I mean, at least the good thing is it just shows there's a lot of games to check out on Game Pass this year. That's when it shows.
In Hazel's search for her mother, you'll explore multiple regions, each ruled by a mythical creature with their own Southern Gothic history. You'll gradually uncover the backstories of these beings, once human or animal, who were transformed by tragedy, their secrets waiting to be discovered. As a weaver, Hazel heals these creatures by collecting fragments of haunted memories. We call these echoes, which reveal each creature's past. Hazel must experience these echoes before she can mend them.
What kind of person would do that to someone?
We design each region to reflect the creature that's been doomed to wander it. From the atmospheric environment to unique music themes composed for each one. While not all encounters lead to direct combat, Hazel will need to face mythical creatures in epic confrontation before she can heal them. Our boss encounters and gameplay sequences also reflects the uniqueness of each creature, with distinct mechanics that center around a specific thematic. These encounters feature multiple phases that ramp up in complexity. As the encounters progress, the musical theme builds up, cranking the tension alongside the fight. Whether it's Two-Toed Tom or hugging Molly, each of these larger-than-life creatures is inspired by Southern folklore and lead to climactic battles.
We got a long journey ahead.
South of Midnight unfolds as a hero's journey, and as Hazel, you'll travel through a tapestry of Southern-inspired landscapes. From abysmal swamps to flooded farmlands to the Appalachian peaks. In our magical South, decaying buildings reclaimed by nature stand moments away from a hungry Rugal. And as Hazel delves deeper, reality bends ever more toward the
This is the South of Midnight
The history, landscape, and folklore of the American Deep
that
South
you're going to be able to look forward to in April.
With thoughtful details and environmental storytelling, like our bottle trees and haint blue porches, which are said to ward off evil spirits. The Way to the Past emerges as central themes, which you can see through old abandoned buildings and businesses struggling to survive. As you explore, you'll meet locals who stayed behind even in the face of a hurricane.
So I'm the last person left here. All those damn haints. This part of the river's filthy with them.
Artistically, we're staying true to our Moody Compulsion signature style. But this time, we're using a handcrafted approach inspired by stop-motion animation, which allows our team to bring a distinct personality and tone into every prop and character. Because this folklore is open to visual interpretation, we embrace the freedom to reimagine these creatures and their stories, to adapt how they look, and to craft our own version of a fantastical Deep South.
At Compulsion Games, we love to craft around central themes. We're lucky to have talent across all our disciplines that collaborate to give South of Midnight such a unique personality. We hope you enjoyed this deep dive into South of Midnight. We're thrilled to announce that the game will launch on April 8th, and pre-orders are now available on Xbox and Steam.
April 8th, the 8th of April, you get South of Midnight. Alright, Expendable 3 is the next game.
Bonjour everyone. We are Sunfall Interactive and welcome to our manor. We are a small studio based in Montpellier, France, working on our first game, Clair Obscur.
But yeah, this game, you know,
It's a turn-based RPG.
I'm debating whether to get it or not. I'm kind of backwards and forwards about whether to get it or not, because I mean, 1 minute I thought it was interesting, yeah, I was thinking about getting it, and then the next minute after seeing this, I'm like, not so sure now whether I want to get the game or not.
And took place in a compelling world. I knew I needed help to realize my
But
dream.
you know,
First, I turned
at least
to a
it's an
programmer
option
and you will get it.
for 2025
You and I started trading ideas
games,
right away,
at least,
and
which
that
is a
quickly
good
turned
thing.
into trading files back and forth. Soon, I was creating the first prototypes of the reactive turn-based system, combining real-time offense and defense element and a cinematic battle camera system. Things really clicked when we tested the first version of those features. We felt we had something both challenging and fun.
As Tom and I went back and forth and iterated on game elements, a vision started to come together, and I shared it with an old friend from university.
Guillaume and I are both passionate gamers, and when he described the project, I quit my job the following week and joined the team without hesitation. Because I believe that in video games, success always starts